Hey, what is up, guys? I am Hippie. I want to welcome you back to a brand new Wynncraft video for you guys today. So, I'm making this video because I got a request from this comment right here. Let's just throw it up on the screen. Asking for me to show or recommend a skill set for the Mage class that would enable the Mage to solo bosses. So, the Mage is technically unable to solo some of the bosses. I don't know if you can solo Bob. You might be able to solo Bob, but you definitely cannot solo Death in the Tower of Ascension. So, you will be able to use it to solo a lot of the bosses, though. All of the bosses that are in the I think it's Win Excavation Site D, or maybe it's C. I can't remember. It's one of the two. It's probably D, that it's the big boss that's really difficult to fight. You can solo them, and I was actually able to do it with this skill set. You can solo Cow, and you can, like I said, you might be able to solo Bob, but I'm not actually sure on that. So I just bought a skill reset scroll because my skills are all out of whack right now from some testing that I was doing. So I'm gonna go ahead and reset my skills, and then we're gonna go ahead and put them in the way that I think is probably best. But I'm gonna tell you before I get started, there are two ways that you can go with this. You can try and go for a tank type build where you can take a lot of hits without taking much damage, or you can go for the strength and dexterity build, which is just going to do a ton of damage, but you're going to be pretty weak for attack or for being attacked. So if you're really agile and you're able to move around without getting hit a lot, go for these. If you're not very good, if you're new at Wynncraft and you're just looking for something that'll protect you, you're going to go for these two. So you'll basically just swap you'll swap dexterity and agility, and you'll swap defense and strength. So let's go ahead and straight off the back, for the Mage, one of the most important things is the healing spell and the meteorite spell. Meteorite spell does a lot of damage, and of course the healing spell allows you to heal yourself and your teammates. So a good thing that I just found out, thanks to somebody in my comments, that it only goes up in, wow, okay, in 10s. So if you were to put it on 15, the extra 5 would be a waste. So for now, come on, it's a little bit glitchy, a little bit of lag, I think, maybe on the server. Yeah, definitely a little bit of lag. Hopefully I don't crash. What happened? Okay, so I put 20 into that. Now I'm gonna go ahead, and since I'm going for the strength and dexterity, I think I'm gonna probably put I'm gonna put 70, probably 70 in here. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and then we'll speed up the footage. Okay, so I guess you can only do 64 on this one. Oh wait, no, it says 70, but weird. Okay, so it won't let me do any more. I'm at 70% on that. So if I'm doing, I'm trying to see. Okay, so my damage is 617 at the minimum. I'm doing 70% of that plus, so I don't know what that is. Probably like 1200 damage or whatever with every just standard attack. Now I have 57 points left. I think I'm gonna go ahead and put probably maybe, I'm thinking either 20 or 15 up. Let's go for 20. Okay, so I got 38 points left. I'm going to go ahead and put another 10 into my hunger. Now, like I said, you can kind of alternate a little bit and change it up a little bit. I'm focusing on attack and intelligence, but if you want to focus on defense and stuff, you would just swap these. You would put 64 into this. So you would take, if someone attacked you for 800 damage, you would do 400 damage. So that's actually a little bit less. I think you would do like 330 or something like that, because it's 70% less damage. So that's actually a lot of protection, and that could help out a ton. If someone were to attack with 100,000 damage, you would take 300, or you would take 30,000. That's a huge cut out of that. Now I'm gonna go ahead and I'm not gonna put as much. I don't think I'm gonna put any into this. I'm gonna put. Let's go ahead and put 20 into here. Now I'm going to be taking 20% less damage, which is pretty good, I would say. you don't really need to worry about avoiding all damage because this is a chance of dodging. So it doesn't necessarily mean you're going to, but you know, if you were to get it up to 60 or 70%, you would have a 70% chance of dodging all the damage, which I don't know. That sounds like quite a bit of damage. Okay, so I'm now taking only 75% of the damage that people give. So if they do 1,000 damage, I'm only taking 750. I like that. And I think the other 3 points, like I said, this won't actually help. So maybe I'll go with, yeah, probably with this. Just go ahead and throw the other 3 on there. Okay, so I'm now doing 70% of my original damage, so 617 plus 70%, whatever that is. I'm now doing 23% chance of doing double damage. So every 4 hits, I'll probably do double damage, and that's, you know, 2,500 damage that I could do if I got double. Intelligence, I now have 30% more than this bar, so just imagine instead of having 10 bars of hunger, you now have 13. Defense, I'm doing, like I said, I'm taking 3/4 of the damage that people deal to me, so I'm only taking, you know, like I said, 750 out of 1,000 damage, and I have 0 chance of dodging all damage, and that, like I said, it's not that big of a deal. I try to stay out of the way most times anyway. I'm the mage. I try not to get into real bad combat, so like I said, it's not that big of a deal, but I should be able to one-hit... I'm going to go out to Troms real quick. I'm going to see if I can one-hit the Troms dead miners real quick, and then when we come back, we'll probably wrap up the episode. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and give it a try real quick and see. Okay, so I can one-hit dead miners. Let's see if I can find some more. I'm going to go down in this little cave real quick and see if I can one-hit all of them. Also, I'm going to let a couple of them hit me and see how much damage they can do to me. Also, with my hunger, I noticed on the way here, I can do about 3 to 4, sometimes 5 spells in 1 bar of hunger. So I'm one-hitting all these level 63, 60, what are they, 62 actually? Yeah, 62 mobs. That's pretty good, but I also am using Bob's Mythical Wand, so, you know, keep that in mind. But this does help, you know, with your attack, so you are doing a lot more damage because of this skill set. But I'm gonna go ahead and let this guy hit me. Half a heart. I'm already back up. Half a heart. I'm down 2. Okay. Okay. So it took about 5 of them to get me down to that level. I am using all legendaries, but you know, just keep in mind that if you go for more defense in your skills, you know, if you go for agility and defense, I would be taking 70% less damage on defense, and I would be taking a quarter chance of dodging all damage. So every 4 hits, I wouldn't take damage, and I would only take 25% or 30% of the damage they deal. If they deal 1,000 damage, then I'm only taking 300 damage. That's a huge drop. So I would say this is probably the best skill set. Like I said, though, a lot of people have different opinions on skill sets. You're going to hear a lot of different, you know, builds for mage and stuff like that. This is, in my opinion, the best mage build for if you want to solo bosses. But like I said, you can go for the defense, the tank type way too, and that also might be able to help you. But I know you definitely won't be able to solo Bob with that other build because Bob is too strong and he heals too quick and you wouldn't be able to do enough damage. However, if you use this build, you might have a chance. I haven't tried it, so like I said, it's all just based on speculation, but I guess it's possible that you could kill Bob in theory. But I guess that's it for now. If you guys have any more suggestions for videos that I should do, let me know, and I will definitely pump them out for you guys. So thank you guys so much for watching. I've been Hippie, and I'll see you guys next time.